scuffed start. Clearly, I wasn't prepared for this event. I was just fighting the online Ur Dragon just to build up damage numbers for eventual rewards when I managed to catch it on Grace Period. Basically, once someone online manages to kill the online Ur Dragon because of everyone's combined damage, it goes into Grace Period, where it spawns with no health and everyone gets a chance to land a kill for about an hour. This is how you get those really nice online Ur Dragon rewards. Otherwise, you just get rewarded for the amount of damage you do to the thing when someone else takes it out. If you miss Grace Period, at least.
Aim for its heart. Our strength offers victory. Even.
So here, I got some abyssinal gear, a mask, and unfortunately only a Volant White, which I already had. I did get a Dwells in Light longsword earlier as a reward for my damage on the last Ur Dragon that I fought, so that's nice. I should probably show you that Dwells in Light that I got. Aura, show them.
I must
Show them the cool thing.
If there is aught I can do.
Let's see. Should be... Is it ordered ready? It's not. No, it was. Now it's just secondaries. Here we go. Yeah. An immaculate longsword said to have formed in a flash of sacred light. Its holy strikes are the stuff of legend. Super cool. Got it just from damage, not even killing the Ur Dragon. But, please stop giving me warrior stuff. It's my least played class that I've unlocked. I spent literally only 9 levels in it. Please give me stuff for my Mystic Knight. Please. Like... Bitter Black, the Ur Dragon, just giving me warrior stuff.
There is
Not what I want.
Pray, take...
Anyway, let me go back to my perch real quick, so I can talk here. You might notice, I have a new shirt, or rather new armor. I did some off-screen collecting and questing, specifically some of the quest board stuff that I could do off of Bitter Black. That did entail running through, by the way, all the way to Arisen's Refuge, which is in the 3rd section. So I did have to run past a whole lot of scary things. Saw things that I've never seen before, saw familiar things, like Death decided to say hi. I was running without pawns, though, so nobody needs to get hit. But yeah, I was just sprinting through going, I just want the quests at the board. And those quests are interesting. Fought a lot of things out in Grand Soren that don't normally exist there. Bunch of dire dragons, like, they replaced the wyvern at the top of Blue Moon Tower with a dire wyvern, which honestly didn't make too much of a difference to me. I can take it out just as easily. The worm down in Water God's Temple was replaced with a dire worm. Silenced him and took him out. That was fun. They put some Gore Cyclopes over at Shadowfort, and not the, like, mini-sized Gore Cyclopes. No, these are the, like, chained-up Gore Cyclopes, which means they were super huge. And also they weren't chained. They were already active and aggroed. Which, hey, let me complain about that again real quick. Putting 2 of them sucks. I don't even know how you're meant to deal with that with a straight melee class, because all you can do is hack at their, like, ankles. If you hit anywhere else low down, like their actual legs, you'll bounce off the armor. If you try to climb, well, they don't stop moving. So they'll either shake you off, hit you, grab you, or shove you onto their spikes on their armor, which will hurt you. And again, if you manage to climb up high and jump onto their face, well, they have their helmet, which you have to cut off. At which point, again, shaking, grabbing, hitting. It's just really ridiculous to stay on and attempt to attack them in their eye, in their weak point. The reason why regular Cyclopes work, despite having the same moveset, is because they're small enough to reach their weak point fast. and it's easy to knock them down. Gar Cyclopes, as long as I fought them, don't do that. So, pawns were doing their pawn thing, and because I was apparently too far away for the pawn aggro range, which I don't know why it's so short, they were basically not helping with the fight while I had to fight 2 Gore Cyclopes from the upper part of the walls. Where, again, they couldn't hit me, and I could just chip away at them. It was super dumb, because 2 of them, you can't fight 2 of them in close range especially. They're gonna phase through each other and hit you. And it just sucks. That's a terrible enemy to fight, because they're too big and too well protected for no real reason. It's not fun. But, fought through them, got the rewards. There were also some living armors in the catacombs. Plural. There were 2. That was scary. Handled it, but it was really scary. And yeah, among those rewards, I got this new shirt. Some other things too, but things I didn't really care about. Like some other weapons and things I just don't use. But yeah, I like this. It's purple. It's a similar sort of surcoat, but it's got like a long back and all that, and it doesn't have the weird shield crest on the chest. I like this a lot. It's another one of the immortal set, so it goes with my gauntlets and my other boots, not these boots. So yeah. Well, at this point, I'm pretty much stalling, because this, I think, might end up being my last recording session before Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, I'll still play a bit, probably off-screen until the game comes out, but should I go defeat Diamond a second time? Well, that's pretty much all the main content, yeah? So, let's get to it. It was this way? It was this one. Oh, also, during recording, I noticed something when I swung the camera around. I was, a bit panicked because I was solo. But, in the, Dark Bishop's room, I saw a glowing, which I think it might be the last slab I'm looking for. So, let's go see if I can just grab that real quick.
Dark grows deeper, thicker.
Oh, before I actually go in, I have upgrades to do. I forgot I saved some of those for, recording. Let me waste time and go grab those again. I'm not stalling this time, I just forgot. Why are you guys so violent? But, Barak, come here.
This place, if you've the...
Rarefy. I have enough nether stones for my cursed bite. Duping for the win. I just wish I could multi-dupe, because one at a time is really slow. It's really, really slow. But, power go up. My power is maximum. Gold rarefied sword. What else did I have? I did pick up Golden Claw during my board quests, so now I have a silent staff along with my golden rapier, so that's neat. Oh, I can gold rarefy this as well, yes, because this requires the Thunder Wyvern horns, which I went and killed one. And I got horns, so get that gold. Anything else I could bring to gold? No, that was it. Is there anything you could bring to gold? Heaven's Key. I only have 3 Ruinous Relics. I need to be able to dupe them, but I can upgrade that. I did buy the Helmbart daggers just to give them better physical, because it's like way, way stronger. I mean, total numbers-wise, Heaven's Key is better, but physical. Also, I did buy myself a Chilling Focus and ended up upgrading that via, grinding against the Erd Dragon and whatnot. It's just a stronger staff. It's not elemental, but look at that power. It's so good. It's way better than Volant White. Oh, your jacket! Ox horns! I didn't dupe ox horns, so I can't gold that either. Or I can, but I'm not going to. He's fine. I still haven't actually gotten Pure Crystals, or rarefied this, or Dragon Forge it, so... Oh well, same with his pants.
If you've the need, no...
It's okay, I'm the Arisen, so he can handle. Plus, it's not like his damage and whatnot is bad. He handles things. But I am the player character. I am the main character here, so... Anyway, I saw it, like, the slab, I think, At least I assume it's a slab. It was glowing like one. Up high, which I
Press on.
didn't look around a bit too much. So let's go get that. Oh, right, you're alive. Right. Because I duped a whole bunch and spent time, you know, redoing quests. Also, you didn't see it because I didn't go back to Gransis, but it's in post-Dragon World again. So it's dark and spooky out there. But anyway, this is a good chance. Let me use my Golden Claw to attempt to silence the Dark Bishop.
No interruptions.
Alright, thanks for stopping him, guys.
From above!
I gotta silence you.
Attack and head on!
I didn't end up getting the holy buff off, but fine. Not you. Ow, jeez.
I'll scale it and strike from above!
I need to silence you before you do things. I probably should use my golden rapier, but like, I want this.
Head on!
Why'd you shoot the tail?
I'll support you! Die!
Why would you shoot the dragon?
Strike the moment it breathes
I'll
fire!
scale it and strike from above!
The silence on this must be too weak. Oh my god, I'm hating this so much. Like, it's not aiming where I want it to. Hey, I'm gonna do the complaint again. Give me a manual aim. Please. Please. Like, bows can do it. It's not that hard.
Die!
Alright, I heard the ding. He's silenced. I'm actually gonna do this, because I want this Dragon Forge as well, so... So if I can get the kill here, it'll Dragon Forge it. But, oh, I'm using golden... I didn't want to use the golden claw, actually. I want to use my other one so I can shoot down the dragon.
That fiend controlling the cursed dragon.
Because this thing is not strong enough. Good enough to shoot it down, though. But no, I want a chilling focus. I'll swap to golden claw after, when I'm about to kill it. Almost done. Why would you turn and aim? I'm holding forward to shoot the dragon. Oh, because it died. Fine. Let me just make sure it stays silenced. Everyone else can handle it. I know I just said I was the main character and everything, but you guys can handle this, right?
We slay its master.
Oh, I didn't actually shoot this. Whoops.
Spell is trouble!
Go, do it. Hammer him down. I'm still doing decent damage with this. I mean, I know they're doing most of it right now, but that's fine. Yeah, see, look, there's a slab up there. Want it. How do I get up there?
We slay its master.
Up. I heard it. You're still silenced. You shut up. You don't get to do anything anymore.
Threat to such a master.
Keeping you silenced. You don't get to do anything anymore.
Die!
Why did I swing? I didn't hit the triangle. Turn to stone. How? It doesn't...
Spell is trouble!
I guess it can cast... Why'd you enchant me with holy?
You must seal that magic!
It resists holy so hard. Also, we did seal the magic.
Finish it while it's down!
You guys got this, right? Yeah. Wonderful.
Tis cursed.
Yeah, what is it? Novelty 30. Ooh! And Dragon Claw's Gold Forged. Perfect. Am I sure not get Gold Forged? Or Dragon Forged? Or is that already Dragon Forged? Did I do that? Oh, I super did. Never mind. For a second there, I thought I didn't actually finish that, but look good. Alright, how do I get up here? Oh, I think I see. Yep. There you are, the final slab. I just got a Dragon Wing Circlet for that. Alright, you know what? Well, this is the Novelty 3. It may give me another Elite Lantern, though, which is handy. Does this place doesn't have, a reward room, does it? Like, there's just, like, one chest here? And just auspicious incense. One of you guys can pick that up. Oh, yeah, dragon stuff.
I'll take that. This looks interesting. It is a tangled knot of paths inside.
Alright, easy.
Best we prepared well.
No problem. I can change my weapon back. And then I can see if I can upgrade it. Whoa, okay. That loading scared me because it looked like it crashed for a second. But yeah, let's see if I can get a neat novelty out of this. I'm sad it's a novelty and not like gear, armor, or
Press
weapon.
on deeper still.
But the novelties are neat. At least the Elite Lantern is probably the best thing I can get out of the novelty 3s. Plus I gotta deposit everything.
I must pray permit me to help you now as well.
Yep, there it is. Scroll of Grace. Raise threshold for taking damage from falls, allowing you to safely alight from greater heights. Cool. Super not
Pray
necessary.
permit me to help you now if there is aught I can.
Like, it's not useless, but I'm also not going to use it. Oh, Ruinous Relic. Didn't I need one more of those to upgrade something? Maybe I can just do that now. Ah, yes, and a third Dragonwing Circlet, because I purified 2 earlier.
There is pray take.
This. If you've the.
Golden Claw requires a diamond. I have 7 of those. We're good. And Idol of the Allmother, which again I don't have, because I need that. No, that's the buckler. What do you need? Befouled gold veneer. Yeah, so same as the other gold weapon, which I don't have any, so I can't even dupe those. Ruinous Relic. There we go. I got a 4th one. I can give you those. That can be super strong now. Didn't get another Oxhorn.
No doubt.
And, well, actually I should check if you guys have anything to drop off.
If you want to be.
You got a second pickaxe, which you don't need. You got golden stilettos, which I also didn't equip on you, because it's fine. But in case, just in case, we are kitted out. I like having insurance.
Want to
Whoops.
be then.
You don't need the fairy stone. Picked up a scale for me. You found rusted daggers. Excellent.
Want to be then. If you.
Nothing, we're good.
No doubt.
Shall we rest before pressing on?
No, we're fine.
Unease of not clear.
Also, now that this is complete, let's read it before I go and complete things.
Must have been possessed of
Monument of Remembrance, the recollections of another Arisen. I have wandered lost in this damnable maze for, it must be a year now, yet have found no hope of escape. Just take the pier. It's probably not that easy. At times, a voice unknown to me seems to resound in the back of my mind. My own daily fight for survival has left me with scant energy for pondering such mysteries. From here on, I shall strive to make a record of my journeys, if only in brief. Perhaps... Oh, it scrolls down. Perhaps a journal of my thoughts might bring some small comfort to me or to any who would follow. Arthakos. Okay. I've encountered many fellow wanderers in this queer place. Their endeavors for which I would entreat their aid, yet any attempt to join my cause with theirs has been futile. The others are oft preoccupied with matters of their own. Some regard me with hostility, while others slink away with nary a word. Indeed, many seem to have parted ways with their own reason. Perhaps it is expected among those in such harsh environs, but with each rejection, my pangs of solitude take on a sharper edge. He lashed out at me like a wounded animal, malice clear in his bloodshot eyes. I finally managed to calm him somehow, and he told me his tale. He spoke of losing his heart to a dragon, so that he might avenge himself against the noble responsible for his daughter's death. But when I suggested a union, he would not hear of it. Instead, he vanished back into the labyrinth depths from which he came. I have not seen him since. A woman of scant few years. She said she was arisen too, and in search of armaments from some prophecy or legend. She had a composure far beyond her years, and her manner gave me hope of fellowship, but she refused my invitation flatly, calling the duty hers to achieve alone. Mayhap she had some fear of me. She, too, I have not seen or heard from since. Perhaps she found the item she sought, or perhaps something else found her first. All the folk I have met in this labyrinth, without exception, are acquainted of a dragon. They are all arisen. 'Tis curious indeed to meet so many with a destiny like my own. Have we all been led here? Who would design or gain from such a ruse? What could await us at its end? Questions I must ponder, but another day. I mustn't let it distract me from the task I have sworn to complete. I am weary from toil and impatience both, and still the whispers continue. I had steeled myself for a hard journey, but ne'er did I anticipate an ordeal such as this. One might think I'd grow accustomed to the isolation, having long since lost my attendant pawn, but it only grows harder to bear. There are riftstones here, but they are all broken, and I shan't expect to see them mended. Now my only companion is that strange voice. Just spent some rift crystals, dude. That voice, it speaks air within me, growing louder by the day, frustrating any attempt to ignore it. Even keeping hold of my own thoughts has become a struggle. Is this some omen of impending death? Clearly, it is not the voice of my dragon steward. Its monologue is incessant, its words clear and crisp, but I cannot grasp their meaning. Perhaps strangest of all is how little I'm bothered by hearing it of late. Could this voice be attempting to instruct me how to proceed? Might it enlighten me about the darkness in which I've been sealed? But I must not forget, I have a duty to perform. A duty. But what? 'Tis impossible to gather my thoughts. What was the duty I pledged myself to? What is it that I once believed? You're forgetting. You've been here so long. We'll record it here in case I should ever forget again. I am Arisen. 'Tis my duty sworn to bring everlasting peace to my homeland by making an offering of untainted souls. 1,000 human sacrifices. But as of yet I have fallen short of my obligation. I swear again, I will honor my promise to the dragon and receive its boon. I will locate and deliver the souls required, even in the depths of this dark place. That don't sound right, dude. I don't think that's what you're here to do, and that sounds super nefarious, and sounds like you're being manipulated. I only had to listen. What was once only fog is now as a spring day to my eyes. What was once only noise, now a song to my ears. It whispers the answers before I need even ask questions. I must continue the sacrifices, and so come the Arisen to this place, like salmon climbing down a great dark stream. They aid not in life, but in death. Their blood fulfilling my promise and my duty. I had only to listen. To serve her master and be as she commands.
Serve her master and be as she commands.
Oh, it's Aura.
To be shaped in her image. That is the part of a pawn. But my master's image is no longer her own. Defeated by the world's steward, she fell into perdition. Having witnessed her fail to achieve her purpose, my breast was filled with regret. Yet amid that darkness, a spark of light too took root. Within my soul, a crude and inchoate mirror to the Arisen's own, new strength emerged. I had awoken to love.
This one's long.
I came to notice the changes within me as his tireless ministration saw my shattered memories slowly mend. I came to love him, as my master had before me. Then some years later, fate came on dragon's wings to mark him an Arisen, as his master was before him. Though his heart was lost, he seemed more alive than ever. He burned with new purpose to slay the worm and avenge Greta. I became his pawn of my own will. I too saw in this a new calling, to love him, serve him, and lend him strength. Ultimately, to become as him. It was a fate I welcomed gladly. Defeat me or speak your wish and offer up a sacrifice. A second time I heard the dragon's bargain spoke. Yet I felt a strange reluctance in its tone, as if the ultimatum were given unwilling. And in that moment, I knew it. The worm we now faced was my former master transformed. The revelation tore him apart. Whichever his choice, the wages were cruel tragedy. A new and dark desire poured forth from his sundered soul. His wish for power to destroy all existence marked me for death. And yet I never blamed him. For as my life was snuffed out, I held firm to my belief. The day would come, I knew, when he, our master, and I myself would find redemption.
Okay. This tells me a lot, and I think I'm understanding a whole lot here. So, I forget his name, but the guy who became Diamond was an Arisen. He had a, I guess, master, or at least someone he looked up to, Grete, who was also an Arisen. Grete's pawn is Aura. But, as she says here, my master's image is no longer her own, being defeated by the World Steward. So she fought the Seneschal and lost. Therefore, she became a dragon. Then Dragon Grete chose... I don't know his name again. Chose Diamond to become an Arisen. So, and then Aura herself, through, what was it, like, transmutation of the soul? That's not what it's called. But basically she was becoming human, and so she gained her own soul, fell in love with that Arisen, and then still joined him as a pawn. Then they made it all the way to the dragon, and he got the dragon's choice. You know, kill the dragon, or give up your beloved. But the problem here is, Aura is his beloved, but the dragon is his beloved master, Grete. He didn't want to kill either of them. So, he got super pissed. And that was the whole shouting, I don't want to make a choice. Stop it, don't make me do this. And so the dragon granted that choice, going, okay, you chose neither. Here, become Satan. And that's how we have Bitterblack. His wish for power to destroy all existence. Yeah, he's like, hey, this whole world, this whole system sucks. I hate the dragon's dogma. Therefore, I will break it apart. He is the Dark Arisen. He turned his back on the system. And this is how he was rewarded. By being the master of Bitterblack. So, that's what I'm reading here. That's a pretty full story right there. Also, thinking back, this first Arisen guy, I think I know who this is. This is Death. He transformed into a Reaper and is killing all of the Arisen who show up. He floats in, takes their souls, because that's all he knows to do now. He listened to the voice that says, heal people for sacrifices. And he said, you know, offering of untainted souls 1,000 human sacrifices, but he's long since stopped counting. Whoever shows up, he's reaping. He's taking their souls. And now he's Death. So Death is an old Arisen, another Dark Arisen, so to speak. Then you have Diamond. Who else is a Dark Arisen here? Anyone else I should know about? The Dark Bishop, maybe? Ash. Oh, Ash was his name, yes.
Still a child, I stood amid the ashes of my village. Through the driving rains, two figures came. One, a woman of golden hair, extended me her hand, perhaps in pity. Grete was the name she gave.
Here we go.
A hunter of sorts, she said. Her quarry, the worm. As she spoke, the woman at her side simply stood and watched me, wordless. She was a pawn, come of a different world, the first I had seen. Her air was strange, yet somehow alluring. I chose to join them, this Arisen and her pawn. It seemed that, or stand forever in the ruins of a lost life. They offered no words of invitation, yet neither did they turn me away as I followed. As we traveled, I was taught to fight. Grete was my mentor, my mother. She breathed new life into my parched soul. Then came the day the huntress found her mark. She left to face the world. That day's parting proved final. Her pawn returned, alone and scarce alive. Gone was the bold and faithful Myrmidon who had served as Grete's steel. Her empty eyes stared through me now. And what of the worm? Had our mistress felled the beast and stayed calamity? The pawn held no answers. Her mind and soul as broken as her body. Yet no more of the earth was swallowed up. No more was the sky stained black. It seemed the world had been ransomed. Or left, at least, to fester in the custody of humankind. I was left with a single hope, a single wish. To bring back light to the deadened eyes of a masterless myrmidon. She was a pawn, I knew it well. Not human, not of this land. And what of it? She bore Grete's meaning. Her face, real or nil, I soon found myself in love.
Yeah, so Ash traveled with them too, apparently. That's kind of crazy, because he's not a pawn and not an Arisen at the time, but he tagged along, they didn't refuse him, and he learned to fight. And so, as we heard from Ulra, she defeated the dragon, but lost to the Seneschal. So, as he says, it seemed the world has been ransomed, or left at least to fester in the custody of humankind. So the dragon is gone. For now. But Grete did lose, and she would come back, and it was gonna suck. In the meantime, he fell in love with Ulra, who had started taking on Grete's appearance. Which, you know, that only can be more tragic. Now Grete's account, ooh.
To know the unknown, that was my dream. To walk new frontiers and ancient halls alike, and to see all that this world holds. I was prepared to overcome any obstacle that barred my wandering. And so, when the dragon plucked the heart from my breast, I knew only joy. With new power and ageless life, I was free. I knew no greater treasure than freedom, no higher virtue, and yet, what drove me then to take him with me? What ought have seemed a fetter became my greatest joy, my greatest love. And now, I haven't even the freedom of my own will. I followed the Arisen's path, past the worm into the halls of the World Steward. And there, my path ended. In defeat, I was remade a dragon. From the moment I donned a dragon's skin, I was controlled by a single driving urge. To serve the Seneschal. This one thought consumed me. Its pull inexorable. It was a hunger, an instinctual need. I burned for one who would defeat me, who would succeed where I had fallen. I craved the new Arisen. It is man's will that animates him. Can a being devoid of will truly be said to live? Am I alive, as I am now? The will that drives this cursed form to seek the Arisen is not my own. My will, my love, and all I am is crushed beneath its weight. Its force does not allow me even the luxury of regret. I am near drunk with it, though I war against it still with every shred of what once I was. In my final act, as a thinking being, I chose him for my destroyer.
Ooh.
The question fell from my lips unbidden. What is your choice? Were it his wish, I would welcome death at his hands. Nay, I desired it. But his wavering gave voice to a new wish. That the world, its gods, and he himself be damned. My rule was set, my actions bound. I existed at that moment solely to give his wishes form. And so I did. I answered his desire, his cry of despair. And his love, my former shadow, was the price. My dreams have died unfulfilled, though I have neither the means to change that fact, nor the free will to mourn them. Perhaps what has transpired will serve some greater use. Let it be as a wedge struck into the chains that bind our endless hollow world, that those to follow may shatter them. I failed in my quest to explore the unknown, but if it serves some use in ending this cruel cycle, I can believe my life held meaning.
Man. So she was a plucky adventuring girl, which of course gives her a very strong will, and thus the dragon and the seneschal seek that out to become an Arisen, to become the next seneschal. So the dragon found her, took her heart, made her an Arisen, and she was like, this is great. I get to become an immortal, ageless being with powers and the ability to go adventuring and learn new things. But I also gotta slay the dragon, so let's go do that. And she succeeds. And loses to God. Somehow. I don't know, Savan didn't put much of a fight, but... You know, maybe her seneschal had an actual moveset. But so she lost, became a dragon, and she sought him out specifically saying, I want him to kill me. Put me out of my misery. And then I guess in this perspective, Ash is a whiny baby who decided, no, I don't want to kill my mom, lady, friend, master person, and doomed her to destroying everything. Great job being wishy-washy, dude. Probably should just put her out of her misery, because this dragon business doesn't look like it is fun at all. In fact, it looks like it sucks a whole lot. So she didn't get her mercy kill. He wished to destroy the world, and now everyone is in pain. Like, I get why she chose him, but it was not a good choice. Oh, it was not a good choice at all. A voice left in the void.
Memory of Grete, silent-hearted, dragon-forged, with hair of gold and will of tempered steel. You ransomed me from a village burnt to ash, instilled life and fight. Dearest mentor, I commend you now to rest eternal. Your servant, bereft of master and memory, I keep now at my side. She lives on, your mirror in soul and body both, and I will not lose her as we have lost you. This I swear before your empty grave.
Well, that didn't really work out when she was kind of alive and you didn't put her down when you needed to. Good job, Ash. Good job. Oh, it's got music to it.
Now choose. Stand against me, or speak your wish. Offer your beloved in forfeit, and I shall see your will done.
Choose? How am I to choose? No matter my answer, the price is death. A hollow choice. Who am I to stand as arbiter of two lives? What would you have me do? You brought me here. If this be the will of the gods, the order of the world, then damn the lot of them! I'll tear the whole of it asunder!
Very well. If that be your wish, I shall claim my price.
Stop! No!
So we heard this when we entered that last area with the living armor. Of course, it was a bit difficult because there was living armor staring me down, and I was kind of struggling to focus on the subtitles and not getting rushed by it. But yeah, and I guess we picked it up in that room as well, this one. But there's the choice, yeah. No matter my answer, the price is death. Either you kill Ulra, or Grete has to die. Of two lives, of two loves. He didn't want either of them to die, but he didn't make a choice, and damn the lot of them, I'll tear the whole of it asunder. Good job. You super did that. And everybody died, or at least is suffering. Was it worth it? No, that's why I'm here to put you down. So, I'll fix your mistake by killing everybody for you. That sounds really sinister, but honestly, it's a mercy killing, so this is why I got this strong. Also, I'm really glad that I actually did this in New Game Plus, because look at all this info here that's like, hey, did you do the Seneschal ending? Did you do all of that? In fact, did you get every ending? Right? Did you take the dragon's, what's it called? Did you take the dragon's offer? Did you somehow die to the seneschal? It doesn't have the did you turn back and seek, you know, a hollow piece in this dream world. But that ending's there too, I guess. But yeah, it's referencing all the back lore that you get in the final, like, 10th of the game. So, yeah, you should probably play the full game before you do the DLC. Otherwise, this either doesn't make any sense or is crazy spoilers that don't make sense. Anyway, 2 more to go.
You have been chosen. So saying, the worm pries the heart from my breast. I was made Arisen, known to the dragon, and bound to hunt it. It is a fate I embrace. What use have I for a heart left hollow? In a world without sweet Grete, my mentor, my mother, my beloved. I live only to see the dragon that claimed her slain. I will see its scaly hide stripped from bone by my hands ere I rest.
You really followed up on that, huh, Ash? Also, like, I get it, but I'm also not going to sit here and go, yeah, that's not weird at all, calling her my mother, my beloved. It's a little awkward. You hear of a guy called Oedipus? Just, you know, thought it'd be relevant. Actually, let me go on a real tangent here. Fun fact about Oedipus, he doesn't technically have an Oedipus complex because he didn't know that the person he ended up with was his mother. Because true to Greek mythology and prophecies, they do everything they can to subvert it, only to completely fulfill it. So, I forget all the locations and places and names and whatnot aside from Oedipus, but, you know, his king father visits the oracle and hears, hey, yeah, your son is going to kill you and marry your wife. So, you know, watch out for that. And in the infinite ancient Greek wisdom of, oh my god, this prophecy's horrible, let me try and stop it, decides to banish his infant son to another land. That way, years later, when his son returns to the land, he doesn't know who his father is, kills him, usurps the throne, and marries his mother. He didn't know. It's not his fault. He doesn't actually have an Oedipus complex. In fact, as soon as he found out years later, he stabbed out his own eyes because he couldn't bear to look at his children. Because he's like, I made them with mom. I do not want to see this. This is horrifying and terrible and just, it's everything that's wrong. So, you know, it's a random tangent, but it is relevant. And it is info that I have back from school. And maybe even middle school, actually, not even high school. Either way, yeah, I read those, studied it. I didn't find it, you know, interesting back then, but now, it's, you know, trivia. I got it.
Arisen, bearer of the dragon's mark, undying corpse, enjoined to make your will manifest. If my voice reaches you, heed me well. The Arisen, the Seneschal, the whole cursed world, all is but an illusion. A meaningless refrain, a hollow echo. What sense is there in giving one's life for these falsehoods? I damn them all, and I will not cease in my destruction until the last senseless cycle is broken, the last bond rent to dust.
I mean, it sounds like you're just taking it out on everything and ruining things for everybody. However,
exceptional strong will. This pawn is ever concerned for your future, Arisen.
Everyone started speaking up, so I lost my train of thought for a second. But I do believe that we end up stopping the cycle because after killing Sivan, we become the Seneschal. Then while we're the Seneschal, we godsbane ourselves before choosing a new dragon, a new Arisen, and continuing the cycle. So there's a chance that we end the cycle by being the last one. At least, you know, after hearing all this, that's what I hope, because while I understand it as a world system, it's definitely very unpleasant. And it's definitely not a good situation. I can also see it as a situation where someone has to do it, which is why Sivan did it for so long. But in the end, also, he wanted out and wanted a replacement. Because, well, not just wanted, but his will was drained.
Tread carefully.
Right? He could no longer support the world. Therefore, he needed to find a replacement with a stronger will.
Saurian sages! Look,
What you doing? Oh, I missed. There we go.
what's close?
What kind of Saurians you say they were?
It aims to hide itself, then attack.
These guys have a lot of defense, though.
Is well and truly.
No, what are you doing? Stop it.
Beware the necklace.
How did you just land on your feet? Huh? Let me hack away your tail. I can't reach it. Never mind, I can reach it.
Our strength brought us victory.
Oh no, I didn't.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Let me pick up all the stuff. Snow Saurian. Okay, interesting. Let me hand over this junk first. Yeah, that's new. Also, Mycin is one of the new people I picked up, and he's stuck at average because he apparently has no carry weight. Woohoo! So, you know, the more items he burns on himself, I guess that's fine. But he is not going to be carrying stuff right now. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, those are some new Saurians.
Tis the makings of a beacon fire, Master.
Didn't encounter them before.
But offer up rift crystals
This
to light
place
it.
is sure death without a lantern. To relight a
Probably
wet
leap worms in here, right?
remove
There they are.
then withdraw it anew.
Are you really telling me how to fix my lantern when it gets wet?
My strength!
Because you definitely don't need to. Also, Mycin has, what's it called?
This.
Not of paths
Void Spell. So when we get
prepared well.
I've been
defense downed, they can clean it. Which is very, very good.
I'll take that.
Because it is annoying. Oh, wait, and their death poison also does damage? Man, I hate leap worms. They're annoying. Also, I can't crouch down to pick stuff up because my lantern will go out. So you guys take care of that for me.
Stay vigilant. Places unremarkable at glance may hold more.
Oh, right.
I'm coming to help!
I had a slight deja vu moment where I'm like, something seems familiar about this. It was bad.
Don't become a
I'm sorry. That's not a move one of those use. Oh, goblins.
no interruption.
Oh, God, I'm gonna die.
A bask of Saurian sages.
Did it not hit me because I was down?
It's a troubling fall. Take care you aren't soaked in water.
It is cloaked. What's close?
What's cloaked? Get down there.
Beware the little view.
Where? They can't even see me. How are they casting at me?
Soaked to the bone!
Stop it. You guys suck. You know that? Stop it. Oh my God, you're so annoying.
I shall still defeat.
More of you? Really? How come you guys can aim your spells at me through walls, but like... Nope. Oh God, and they soak my lantern.
A curative will serve.
Oh, what's happening now? Wonderful.
I'll grab its head!
Stop, stop, stop. You're so annoying. I got frozen.
No! They hold the advantage! Go to the Elder Roses favor men for prey.
Yeah, they do, but it's also slow right now. I'm just gonna slap at your face. Ow. And I'm in the water again.
I'll scale its head!
You missed. I don't know why I did that. That was a mistake.
I'll scale it and strike from above!
I think the Elite Lantern also dries faster?
We attack men with a special shield.
No. You know what? All things considered, I got time. What? There are Saurians too still around here?
I'll grab its head!
Take her when scaling
Elder Roses favor
It's not slow anymore.
I'll scale its head!
Can I do this? I got time.
is exposed.
Now you're slowed.
Everyone, be healed.
You gonna try and block again? How about you stop? Blocked it. Oh, it's a novelty one.
The first strike shall be mine.
Agility reserve.
What do you got? Shatter Earth Tome. Who's still casting, huh? And why aren't you killing them? From in here? Are you kidding me? That's so stupid. How can you cast from that far away? That's ridiculous. That's so dumb. How are you casting from all the way in here? There's no way you can see us.
My support. The tail is severed.
If we could but silence!
It's begun to anger. Beware.
That's all. Huh. Barely worth the effort.
Okay, so goblin casters are stupid because they can cast through every wall. What is that? You can't possibly see me from there. How are they aggroed? That makes no sense. Through the walls. And because of that, we lost like all the drops. That's on the Shattered Earth Tome. Which I believe lets you cast Seism through a scroll. Alright, well, let's backtrack a little bit, because I want to go to all the spots. There's not much left in the first place, because this loops back around pretty closely. There are more of you. Why are there more of you? Wonderful, wonderful. Didn't even get my enchant off. Because they can see me through the floor. Which makes no sense. Okay, you, I see. Oh, come on!
I shall still the beast.
Stop your stupid face.
It'll take more than that.
You guys got him? Good.
We'll rout them in a single chomp.
Annoying little buggers. Who would have thought goblins would be that annoying? I mean, goblins are always annoying, but the goblin casters... Alright, you take that. Especially, like, damn. Infuriating. Casting through all the walls. Far and wide. Just stop. This is why Goblin Slayer exists. To get rid of fools of you. Which, I should probably watch Season 2. I haven't gotten around to that. It's been a while, too. Don't roll. Alright, well, we're back anyway.
Strain your eyes against the dark.
I realized that I was jumping into the water far too late. But I like doing the jump. But now that we're set, let's get out of this section. I'd say we cleared that relatively fast, all things considered. That's water still. But at the same time, like, it went all wrong so quickly. I don't know how the Goblin Casters got aggroed from there. We were in a totally different room. I got grabbed by a thing. Just not good a time at all. Alright, what's here? It's not death. That's good. In fact, I think they're gold and silver knights.
Silver Knight.
Silver knights. There could be a gold knight in there too. Now, silver knights have the hammer. What are you casting?
I'll strike it with sacred magic.
I knew it was coming too. It's not a magic, not a mystic knight spell though.
Will end its wicked existence.
The Knight of Gold is
All right.
You're a gold knight though.
Quite skilled with a blade.
Ow! What hit me?
That was a waste of time.
Oh, you have a whole bunch of money.
If you lose your way,
Did you say something?
What's that?
There's a befouled gold vernier. I need that for several weapons. Bit of black armor, bit of black armor.
about that object, Arisen. 'Tis dark.
If you
and
feel a
unsettling.
foe is beyond our means,
We got everything?
there is no shame in fleeing.
Good.
What's this?
My lantern hasn't come back online yet. Oh, wait, this chest up here. Also, I think I'm at average weight again, if not heavier. I did pick up a whole bunch of stuff. Rousing perfume. That, yeah. Rousing perfume is stamina to the entire party. I will give that to Althea. He can handle that. Also, he can handle all of this junk. Elder Ogre Claws are heavy. Pigeon... Why is pigeon blood that heavy? Like, it's not like a vial, it's like a jar of it? Like, why is it so much? That armor is heavy. You can hold on to that for me. Alright. There we go, my lantern's back. Fire pipe. Was fire pipe edible? I don't remember. Yes. I can just eat that right off the bat. Alright, well that wasn't the worst, because it was gold knights. The metal knights. Plus, I got a befouled gold veneer, which I need from upgrades, so I can dupe that when I get the chance. Now, what are we up against here? Because if it's the chained, ooh, gear 2. If it's the chain guys that are still here. Yep. Oh, God. What? Why are you hitting them? Are you kidding me?
Eliminator!
Why are the eliminators hitting them? That's not helpful to me. Oh my God.
Sirens!
Oh, well, actually, let's take those out first then. Oh, hello.
I'll begin with the strongest.
Leave these to me.
Because I still need one of your tails. Siren Tailfin, give me that. And dupe those. I especially need those. It's been so long. I need to gold forge some of these things. So if they wake those up, I'm going to sit there and shoot them because they drop stuff that I like. But let's get buffs going. Probably should have gone with Abyssal Anguish, but it's fine.
Beware, new foes are
You've got to be kidding me.
Stand firm. An eliminator comes.
Garm, stand ready.
What's a Garm? Why is everything here?
Your aid.
That's a big dog. I saw these when I was running through before, but
I'm coming to help.
it's a big dog. It's a big dog. There's multiple big dogs. Hey, this is bad. I can block that. Oh my God.
You can.
I'm getting wombo comboed and everything on the ground. Like, everything is just immediately coming at me. Like, I'm glad I buffed, but... Stop it. Oh my God, leave me alone.
Let's slay the lot of them with holy magic! The boon of life!
Okay, you're almost dead. No, you're not. You have a whole, like, 6 health bars. What is that? Was that petrifying breath? I have 100% petrifying resistance. Which I actually realized a little while later. Which is really funny. It's very helpful. Put it down, put it down, put it down! Safe zone. Yes, I actually kept the Casper safe so he can do his thing. You know, I don't think they like lightning very much. Oh, good. Darkness. Oh, Bianca. Oh, that hurt a lot. I ran right into Eliminator. That's not that. Okay, kind of see then. Apparently, darkness is magical. Myson, what are you doing? There's an eliminator right there, and you have Holy Focus Bolt charged. Could you do something about it? Wouldn't that be great? I gotta put this back up real quick.
Burn them.
It just fell to the floor. Or it died. I can't tell which.
Large or small, animals
Stop it.
can be slain.
One charge, the other one got hit. Alright, broke through, but blocked it. Alright, well, that's not great. Is Bianca dead again? Bianca, you're not even the caster, are you? Yeah, you're the other ranger or whatever. Oh, please. The swings that don't hit me are weird, but then the swings that do hit me are even weirder. Ooh, knockdown. We are managing to handle this somehow. It's bizarre. There we go. Look at the 100 kisses going. Oh, ox horns. We need that for Althea's stuff. All right. Well, we managed not to wake up these guys, so we can probably get one going. All right. Well, we found out what a garm is. They showed up and started dragging me everywhere. They're like hellhounds, but on steroids. And I think they have petrifying breath, but I actually looked at my status, and I have actually a lot of resistances. It's kind of amazing. I have 100% torpor resistance, mostly sleep resistance, skill stifling, petrification resistance. It's, my defense is actually really, really good on that regard. So that's fun to know. I don't have to worry about that. I'll come back to you guys in a second, unless my pawns decide to attack you, at which point we may be a little screwed. Or rather, they've screwed us, but, you know. Bloody Chain is heavy. Oxhorn is heavy. Sinister Fangs are heavy. Oh, Mycin, you've used up enough stuff that you've gotten lighter. Good job. I feel like I shouldn't be praising that. Actually, I guess you were only slightly below. But let's go through here first. Maybe I can find a... Maybe not a better vantage point, but... What'd I get hit by? Oh, leap worms, of course. Stupid. Hate them. Thank you. This is a dead end, as it always is. No need to go in there. Battle music showing up because leap worms attack is a little funny. That's a little too extreme because it's just a leap worm. Alright, Pip is good for more restoration.